Now, I probably will not be doing another Resident Evil game just for a little bit, just because I've already done 3, and I think it's about time to move on to something new. Okay, I know what I said, but sometimes the game just keeps calling my name and I have to get my fix. You guys have to believe me. So in today's video, I decided to finish this series off for good, I promise, by doing the hardest RE Platinum by far, Resident Evil 7. But I have 4 final trophies to collect to get my platinum, being easily the hardest trophies in the game, which are Mad Pelicans for obtaining all antique coins on Madhouse, Resource Manager for beating the game without opening the item box more than 3 times, Walk It Off for beating the game using only 3 first aids or less, and last but oh boy, definitely not least, Who's Your Daddy trophy for completing the game on Madhouse. Oh, and did I forget to mention, I'll be doing this all in one run. Now, I actually didn't plan on uploading this video at all and was planning on just platinuming the game in my free time for fun, but I thought this would be too good not to upload. Plus, I also need content. Now, Resident Evil 7 begins with Mia sending us a message to stay away, and hopefully we'll do just that and carry on with our life.
All I can say is that if you get this, stay away.
I don't know. Look, I don't know how, but she's back. She's back somehow. Maybe it's a prank, but she wants me to come and get her.
So now we're in Louisiana, where we pick up as our protagonist Ethan Winters, and we have a look around this property. And we find what I assume is another trespasser, but he's clearly not looking for friends, I guess. We find this lovely abode and make our way inside. Inside, we find this table upstairs, and playing it gives us a lockpick to unlock this drawer, which we'll need to get our first coin. Now we make our way through the basement and find Mia having a 5-star stay in this cell, and of course, she's been cheating on me.
Daddy's coming. We need to go.
Daddy?
We find our way into this room but have no way out until Mia is then taken almost immediately after I leave her side. In search for Mia, we go upstairs but hear knocking coming back from the basement, where we find Mia looking as good as ever. Clearly she's lost her mind and attacks me, but we survive. But Mia decides a quick nap will do her well. Already damaged and not trying to use any healing, Mia wakes up and unleashes another attack. But like most couples, we settle the argument by me putting an axe through her neck. We get a call and are told to head to the attic. So we power the attic by finding a fuse and head up, but Mia has risen once again. Clearly she didn't take our axe gesture too kindly earlier, so she decides to do one better and cut off our hand. Now, being the trooper I am, we still head up and find this gun. But before we can leave, Mia wants to put her lumberjack skills to the test, and of course, we have to tango one last time. Running out of bullets, I decide to use my trusty axe one more time, and we put Mia down once again. I look for the exit, but
welcome to the family, son.
next we wake up at a dinner table and find this lovely family enjoying a fresh home-cooked meal. Not being hungry though, I spit out the food and get a free dental exam in the process. The phone rings, leaving us alone, and we break free. You didn't see a thing, Granny. We have a look around to find a way out, but we run into Jack once again. We get ourselves a key and drop down into this hatch, making our way into the save room. We get another call from Zoe, and she lets us know the main hall is our exit. We meet this cop, but he's suspicious of us and tells us to meet him in the garage. But he's a goner. Now we must survive Jack without taking any damage really. But of course, that's short-lived.
Oh no,
Finally, we defeat Jack with the car, but it would seem that everyone in this game has 9 lives. We get the ox statuette and unlock the door leading us to the main hall, but we're in need of 3 dog heads to get out of the house. Also, I learned you can find stairways throughout the game which heal you and increase max health, but they don't count as a healing item. Gotta love loopholes. We found the first dog head, but it's taken by Jack. We do find it again, but now we have to kill Jack. Sadly, this fight took years away from me. But eventually Jack is taken care of and we get the last laugh along with our dog head. Now we head upstairs and take a peek inside this book where we find the next dog head, and dropping right below us, we put this clock pendulum on this clock and we receive the last dog head. Finally, we're free. I head to this RV and use my antique coins to get some more steroids, but before leaving we get another call from Zoe telling us to get some parts for a serum that will cure her and Mia in order to leave, but it's hidden by Margarite. So we head to the old house, which clearly has a big bug problem. We have to find the crow key in order to find the parts to the serum while trying to avoid Margarite at the same time. We get this crank, use it outside, and collect our key. We head back to unlock the door, but we're pushed by Margarite into this hole, but we take care of her and find the ingredients for the serum. Zoe has the head, but we need the arm, so that we shall find. Find Margarite very much not dead, and follow her into this hole, leading us to this greenhouse. Inside, we find Margarite, and now we look to take care of the bug infestation once and for all. Now, after almost destroying my PlayStation after multiple attempts of this, we finally put Margarite down and collect her lantern. We head back to the old house and place the lantern, which leads us to this room, where we find the D-series arm. Now it's time to meet Zoe in the trailer to combine both parts, but Zoe's been captured by Lucas before we even get there. And now we have to go on a scavenger hunt to get to Lucas. We head back to the house and get a snake key, which is how we'll get the key cards to get to Lucas. Of course, we die though. We head to the master bedroom and move the clock to 10:15, moving the bed, and we get the red key card. Next, we head to the kids' room upstairs and solve this puzzle, giving us the blue key card. And now it's time to head to Lucas, but I'm surprised attacked by a 4-legged molded and die. I am loving my gaming experience right now. Putting in both key cards, we get inside and kick back, relax, and watch some TV. Yeah, I don't think this is the right channel. Lucas has the head, and now we need to find him to retrieve it. We make our way through these booby-trapped rooms and head to the barn, but of course, once again, we die. Twice. We get this battery and power up the elevator, where we're greeted by 2 giant molded. With very little ammo, I struggle, but I make do. So we head up, find the code for this room, but must open the item box for the first time in our playthrough to place all of our items inside so Lucas can let us in. Once inside, we have to solve this birthday puzzle without dying, which we do and get the D-series head. Opening the box for the second time, I can properly organize my inventory, and I also take out some special items to make this run less traumatic. We get to Mia and Zoe and get the serum made, but we're then grabbed by a mutated Jack. Luckily, I've got some new toys to make this easier, and we put Jack down for the 3rd time. Hopefully for good.
Use the serum on him!
You want me to cure him?
Are you alright?
Yeah.
Come on. Mia's waiting for us.
Now using one of the serums on Jack leaves us with only one, and now we have to make a decision.
It's fine. It was foolish thinking I could escape.
But Zoe...
Go! Both of you just go!
Finally we make our escape, but Mold comes out of the water and turns our raft over. We then are switched to Mia and must locate Ethan. We find a fuse and make our way through, find this little girl named Eveline, and she makes us watch a video flashback to remember the events that led to the present. We found that they were doing experiments on Eveline, and she's the one who's responsible for all the mold, which leads her to literally killing everyone on board and the ship getting destroyed. Back to the present, we must get to Ethan on the lower level, but need some power components to activate the elevator. We first get the fuse and insert it, and heading to the 4th floor, we find the last component to power the elevator. We head down, find Ethan, and rescue him. Now back as Ethan, we find ourselves in a dreamlike state where we meet Jack, and he's actually normal this time and not trying to kill us. He does inform us that he was normal at once upon a time along with the rest of his family, but due to them finding Eveline one day, they were sadly infected. And looks like we are the last hope to putting an end to her once and for all. Back in present day, we are freed by Mia, and she pushes us out the door and she sacrifices herself so we can put a stop to Eveline. Now we head down to the salt mines and we get our first trophy of this entire playthrough, Mad Pelicans, for obtaining every single antique coin on the Madhouse difficulty. Now once in the salt mines, we fend off some enemies and we eventually make it to a lab. We get Eveline's tissue samples, we put it into this box here, and we make a necrotoxin which will weaken Eveline. Now on the home stretch, we find ourselves in the mine and Eveline has a plan to stop us before we can reach our final destination. So she sends a whole entire horde of endless mold to come after us, and at the end we do find 2 giant molds and we have to defeat these guys before we finally make our way up and we are back where we started in the house. Now after some flashbacks and some mind games by Eveline, we finally find her and it is time to end it. So we head upstairs to the attic where we inject Eveline with the necrotoxin and she turns into the grandma from earlier. I always knew something was up with her. But then Eveline turns into his giant mutated face made of mold, and now we have to honestly just spray and pray at her. Eventually she throws us outside where we have to keep on spraying her once again, but then we get this special weapon dropped by some unknown person, and that's all she wrote.
Playtime's over.
Now with the game over, we pop the rest of our trophies. Resource Manager for completing the game without opening the item box more than 3 times. Walk it off for completing the game using only 3 first aid meds or less. The Who's Your Daddy Now trophy for completing the game on Madhouse. And last but not least, the Biosplatter Platinum trophy. And like any other Resident Evil game, heroes show up, the protagonist ride off to the sunset, yada yada yada, blah, same old. Now YouTube, there's too much footage that would have to go into this video for you to truly understand my true pain during this whole entire playthrough. I've never been so close to destroying my controller multiple times. Oh my gosh, it was just I was like, it's impossible. But no matter what, I persevered and I did it. We did it. But that will do it for this video. We're officially done Resident Evil. New game on the way already. So if you want to see more content, please like, subscribe, notifications, do whatever you gotta do. If you don't want to do it, it's perfectly fine. I understand. But thank you. That's gonna do it for this video. Peace.
Get out here!